Ask and you shall receive. You want me to do more Gilmore Girls videos? I can do that. My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. And today we are going to talk about mining your own work for accidental foreshadowing. In the pilot episode of the Gilmore Girls, Rory has been accepted to Chilton, which is a very fancy private school, but then she meets Dean. He is hunky Dean, and she does not want to transfer schools. She wants to stay at the school where Dean is going to school, and Lorelai has already groveled at her parents to get them to pay for this fancy private school, and she is really vulnerable and really raw and does not like this turn of events in which her daughter is not going to go to the private school. And so she realizes, like, oh, it's because of a boy. Gotcha. Okay, great. So then she has sort of this like mom meltdown in which she's like, great, does he have tattoos and facial piercings? That should be great, fun for you. Does he have a motorcycle? If you're gonna throw your life away, he better have a motorcycle. Which does a lot as far as like character development, and it tells you a lot about the relationship that the two of them have and how she's kind of snarky, and she's not like against her Rory having a boyfriend, but she is very much like, I am angry, I am hurt, I don't want to tell you why, and so I'm going to lash out immaturely because Lorelai's fairly immature overall, and so if you're gonna throw your life away, he better have a motorcycle. And then several episodes later, Christopher shows up. Christopher is Rory's father, Lorelai's baby daddy, who has been incommunicado for the largest part of the last 16 years. He is not an involved father. In fact, when he shows up, he can't even like buy Rory a birthday present, like he's that broke, whatever. But here, he has a motorcycle. Now, do I think that when Amy Sherman Palladino wrote that pilot episode and they filmed it and they had Lorelai deliver this line in a way that was just classically funny, do I think that she knew in the back of her mind, like, I'll bet baby daddy also has a motorcycle and that's why Lorelai's yelling this? No, I think that she wrote a line that was funny. I think she wrote a line that was in character for the character that was still finding its footing, and that she wasn't totally sure where this was going to go to, but she wrote something that was funny and that was voicey and that pertained to the character. And that piece of it pertains to the character matters a lot here. That is what really is important here, because this was so like this lined up so well with the person they were starting to draw as this character of Lorelai. It made perfect sense for this absentee father to be a guy on a motorcycle, for that to be just the thing that just flew out of Lorelai's mouth. She got pregnant when she was 16. It is also keeping in character for this guy to have gone off and been irresponsible and being a motorcycle driver. And by the way, like, I'm married to a motorcycle driver. Like, I don't come at me. Like, you live your life, be an adult, do whatever you want to do. But they picked a joke that was voicey and was in keeping with the character, and because it was in keeping with the character, they were then able to come back and mine it for something else that helped to underscore more of that character. And then actually in this episode where dad comes back to visit and he meets Rory's boyfriend Dean, the two of them bond over their motorcycles. So the boy Rory was going to throw her life away for did in fact have a motorcycle.